Hello, good morning. It's Sunday morning and me and mom are going to a book presentation this morning. It's in Milan and it's from a guy that wrote a book about the meat industry, which I have used for my undergrad thesis, but I'll get into that later. And yeah, now let's go. Essentially, it's this book. I read it back when I was in uni in London because I wrote my thesis on the meat industry and the impact it has on the planet. So yeah, I use this book as a big like source of referencing. I reference the book itself, but also all the materials he referenced at the end I use for my thesis as well. And this book has just been published in Italian. They translated it, and the guy that wrote it's coming to like present it. So we're going today. We're going to meet him, have him sign the book, I suppose. I don't know, we'll see what we do.
Is there one thing you never did, never tried, and maybe you say, okay, this is one thing I would really like to try?
We need lots of different styles, right? Lots of different techniques, lots of different forms of activism. And so the way that I debate people in those videos is not the way that will be the most effective for everyone, and also isn't necessarily the most effective way of doing other things. Investigations are so important. I mean, where would the vegan movement be? Where would empathy towards animals be if we didn't force people to confront these things? For me as an activist, the times that I've been on farms and slaughterhouses, they've given me an ability to speak about things in a way that perhaps I wouldn't have been able to do before. There was recently a documentary released in the UK called Pignorant, which was done by another activist called Joey Carbstrong. It's a very powerful look at what happens to pigs because he was able to capture footage from that. And he's just released a second investigation. Towards the end of the book, I talk about family. And I say something like, I would rather talk to 10 dairy farmers than my mother. That's true. I'm not making a joke. That's true. And you know, if you turned around and said, Ed, you're in luck. We've got a dairy farmer to debate you today. I'd be like, oh, cheers, guys. But I'd do it. But if you said, surprise, we flew your mother from the UK. She's here. I would run a mile. 10, 15 years ago, the things we're speaking about now weren't conversations. I feel like people are more aware of these issues now, and actually, even just being in, just maybe you'll see it as well. I mean, you guys live here, so you will. But even when you just walk around places like Milan, the awareness around veganism in terms of what's available seems far greater than it used to be. And the fact that that is happening more and more is undeniably a good sign. So I am hopeful.
I didn't film anything else because it's not like a vlog. I just wanted to have a nice memory of the day. I wanted to film a bit about what that person said, you know, the author of this book that I went to meet. And after I stopped recording today, so I went up to him for like have my book signed, and also to like tell him that I use his book for like referencing. You know, he has a lot of good materials in here, and you gotta know that I wrote my undergrad's thesis about the meat industry and the impact it has on the planet and like possible alternatives to a plant-based diet, lab-grown beef and that stuff. And I use this a lot. Like I read it, I took notes, I checked his referencing, I went to read those references and use them for my thesis. So it was very nice to like meet someone I admire so much. So I told him, and he was like, it was kind of surprised about the fact that I wrote a thesis on the meat industry. And I feel like from his point of view, it's nice to have someone telling that your work has been very awakening and powerful for them, that I also use it for such a big thing, which is thesis, right? A dissertation. He signed it, yeah, see, with my name. Obviously I had to spell it because it's kind of a tricky name for an English speaker, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say and to put out here. Yeah, just have a little memory. I'll put a picture of me and him. Horrible picture, by the way. Also because it was in this very nice place in Milan, but like it was so hot in there. It was very hot. So like all my face is red. I'm just hot. Yeah, and my hair look a bit messy. Also because I washed them a couple of days ago. And this is how my curls have been turning out recently. And after a few days, you know, some started to lose the shape. But yeah, I think I might film a separate video on my curly hair routine, especially because I don't know much about it. So I kind of want to, you know, film it and see maybe in a few months if my hair gets better. Because I recently started embracing the shape that my curls have. This is the book again, very good. It is an essential read, so I highly recommend this to, like, honestly anyone, like not just someone that follows a plant-based diet, but also people that just want to learn more and like be a bit more educated. Because again, everything it says has like a backup reference, you know, so it's not like facts is saying, he's not coming up with anything. He has scientific evidence at the end. That's it. Good night.